Vidyard is a video platform for businesses. And so business-to-business businesses have traditionally been underserved with video-based technology, in that consumer has gone full tilt into video. Platforms like YouTube, like Vimeo, own those markets. And they're status quo solutions. So if you need to host a video on the internet, your first choice is probably going to be YouTube. And that battle was won a long time ago. What we found is that our customers wanted to control the brand experience. We provide deeper level analytics, so we provide individual user data right down to IP address and name if identified through our lead capture system. We capture leads. We have a video hub technology where we can power a page where all your content is hosted. We have a live streaming solution. We have a personalized video solution. We have a product for sales and service individuals that help them create quick webcam recordings to send those to recipients. They can also do screen capture. The list kind of goes on and on and on. And we've developed that list over the past 5 years of working with thousands of companies around the world to solve their unique problems in communicating with video. Silicon Valley is a remarkable place. It just has such a plethora of experience in that level, and Y Combinator opens a ton of doors for you as it relates to the early stages of that process. They also help you really focus. But the reality is, I think Silicon Valley has a weakness as it relates to the talent ecosystem and the talent pool. Engineering talent, for one, is not necessarily as loyal in Silicon Valley, and this is a known issue. Acquisition of talent and the retention of talent is difficult, whereas here in Waterloo Region we haven't had a single regretted attrition on that team. And so when we moved back to Canada, Paul Graham, the founder of YC, told us that it would be like climbing Mount Everest with a 10-pound weight on your back. And of course the idea there is that it gets harder to climb Everest with a 10-pound weight on your back the further you get up Everest. But once we closed our Series A and then our B and our C, he sent me an email and indicated that moving back to Canada was maybe one of the best things we could have done, because we're an ecosystem that supports us. We have a government that supports us. We have organizations like Communitech that help attract people to the region and help us understand the government and the workings of the government, global scale strategy, procurement planning, etc. And so as part of that, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau wanted to visit the region as part of a 4-day tour, and he wanted to visit a company that was Canadian bred and thriving in Canada, with the bulk of its team in Canada, its IP in Canada, and most of the investment dollars in Canada. And I think Vidyard ticked a lot of boxes with relation to our story and what we represent for the broader ecosystem. And so we were fortunate enough to host he and his team for the day. And he met some of the team, he played with the product, made a video, and then we did a live Q&A. And one of the things amazing about that experience is that they did not ask for the questions at any moment prior to us going and standing on stage. And that is the confidence in his ability to communicate his values, but also the government's position on innovation and IT spending. And we benefit from all of these resources. So I believe that Waterloo Region is the best place in the world for Vidyard. And as a matter of fact, if we had stayed in Silicon Valley, based on the costs of operating a business there alone, we wouldn't have made it to our Series A. And so Vidyard would not exist as it does today. And our Series A was led by a Canadian institutional investor with OMERS, and specifically Derek Smith, rest in peace. So I'm really thankful for the opportunity that Canada has afforded me to this point. Obviously still keep a very strong network in Silicon Valley. I think that's absolutely vital if you're in the technology business. It's where the vast majority of our capital raise has come from. But leveraging the strengths of both ecosystems is, I think, the way to win on a global stage.